hope this message finds you well. Now, I've got a salvaging job in the morning, and I imagine you got a long night ahead of you, so for the both of our sakes, I'll try to make this brief. First and foremost, your job. I'm sure your manager already went over this, but wouldn't hurt to cover it again. So you, as the night watchman here, have two duties. Keeping intruders out, and keeping all our equipment in here safe. Most notable of which, of course, being our animatronic band. You see, the animatronic characters here, you may notice they tend to move around at night. Don't fret, it's completely normal. Even animatronics need their exercise. Stops their mechanisms from locking up when they need to perform in the morning, and saves our maintenance crew a lot of hassle. Now, that normally wouldn't be an issue for you, but our animatronics, well, they also have a tendency to wander to parts of the building they aren't supposed to be in, which might also include your office. Because of that, you'll want to keep an eye on them with your cameras, just make sure they aren't straying too far away from their intended areas. And if one reaches the doorway to your office, it might be a good idea to close either of those handy mechanical doors. There should be one on both sides of your office. They stop almost any animatronic. Just close them, wait for the thunk, and the animatronic should go right back to their stage. Only close them if you absolutely need to, though. The doors drain power, and power isn't something you've got a lot of. And I say almost every animatronic, because there is one that's a little special, though it isn't hard to deal with. Just click that reset music button on the entrance camera every once in a while, and it should leave you be. Now, if you're wondering why a place like this needs heavy-duty mechanical doors, or what all these other tools you have at your disposal are, my answer to both these questions is, don't worry about it. You probably won't need to use them tonight anyway. We just want to make sure our guards are safe and have the means to defend themselves against any threat that comes their way. Burglars, vandals, those kind of threats. Other than that, the only thing you really have to worry about is your temperature. AC's shot, so you have to rely on your fan. Just turn it on ever so often, it should cool you right back down. Just don't leave it on for too long, it drains power too. Oh yeah, and while all you should really need tonight are the cameras and doors, feel free to flip through the different systems on your monitor and try out some of the other tools just to get a feel for them too. It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Now, I think that's everything. Unless I'm forgetting about something. No, I'm sure that's... What the...
Where am I? Come get your upgrade here.
Hi. Sorry, the guy that called you last night can't quite get back to you. He got into a pretty nasty accident with the office locker right when he finished recording your message. And, apparently the animatronics filled up with the heaviest stuff they could find, and the thing just tipped right over onto him. It's still lying there. I think he still may be in it, actually. I have no idea where they managed to find that many blocks of pure tungsten in it, but you know Freddy and the gang, they're some real kidders. That aside, I heard you make some salvages last night. That's good. I don't really know how those ones work, not my jurisdiction, so I guess it's up to you to figure that out. Other than that, we've been noticing some strange new behavior with some of the animatronics. Namely, they really like getting into our vent system. If you switch to the vent setting on your monitor and see one just crawling around up there, it might be a good idea to set an audio alert nearby to pull it away from your office. Now, if one does get into your office, don't worry, just try throwing on that spare Freddy head for a bit until they go away. Usually fools them pretty easily. And that should be it. I'm actually coming up at the end of my shift here, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna recklessly meander my way over towards the exit door.
Hello? Bye-bye. Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind. I know you're in here somewhere. Must have been the wind.
You ready? Come get your upgrade here.
Let's play! Hello?
Come get your upgrade here.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, right. Sorry about the background noise. I didn't want to end up like the last guy, so I decided to hide out in the women's restroom. But as it turns out, Freddy doesn't singing practice in here, so just try to ignore him. Anyway, have you checked out the game menu? You can play a bunch of dumb little mini games on there. You can even earn tokens for it too. The boss set it up. I think he wants to give us an incentive to playtest his micro games or something. I don't know, but you can ignore it if you need to focus on your job. Oh, and you can spend those tokens you get in the shop menu. Give it a look when you get a chance. There's a bunch of useful stuff in there. Anyway, I'll get back to you tomorrow. I should Oh, could you keep it down in there?
What'd you say to me?
Whoa, hey, I didn't mean to. Hey!
You ain't fat, you ain't nothing. If I could just squeeze past here, I must be seeing things. Hello? Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind.
cheating!
Who's out of order now, ye son of a biscuit eater?
If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things. Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
I might have broke some.
know you're in here somewhere. My sensors aren't what they used to be. Hello?
Come get your upgrade here.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Sally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty much down by now anyway. But what I do have is a gun. And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you bad bastard? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things. Hello?
Oh, finally! I was starving over here.
Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty much down. But what I do have is a gun. And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you bad bastard? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
Somebody need a hug. I must be seeing things. Hello?
That's cheating!
Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind. Wind up the box or wind up dead. If I could just squeeze past here. I must be seeing things. Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things. Does somebody need a hug? Must have been the wind. you're in here somewhere. Must have been the wind.
Come get your upgrade here.
What do you want from me? I'm busy.
Hey, it's me again. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You seem real wise with the security stuff by now, so I'll just leave you to it. But just don't forget to check out the shop and buy something if you find yourself struggling with anything.
Oh, finally! Something good on TV.
I actually did end up dying last night. The bullet ricocheted off of Freddy's head and right back into my skull. So my soul is trapped inside this phone now. You have fun with your last shift.
You should spend all of that on the King's prizes. I hear something really funny will happen if you do. Yeah, don't count on beating 40-20 with this gameplay, pal. Kinda sad that this is the only way you're gonna make a living wage here.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Can you get jump scared already? I'm falling asleep over here.
You know, I don't think you know how to play.
I was waiting for that. Who could have seen that coming, huh? Man, if only my pal Buddy was here. Little bluebird fella. He'd be flying around the room, knocking stuff over, yelling in a panic. It'd be great. Manual breathing.
It was time to put you in your place.
He can double those earnings if you take him to the casino. You're doing just about as good in those games as you're doing in this one. You should spend all of that on the King's prizes. I hear something really funny will happen if you do. Who could have seen that coming, huh? Hey, can you give me a bag of chips?
That's cheating!
just squeeze past here?
Hey, no pressure, but my boss bet a couple thousand on you, and he doesn't like to lose. Kinda sad that this is the only minimum wage here. You're doing just about as good in those games as you're doing in this one.
If I could just... My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Type in your home address and credit card information to activate my secret cheat code that skips the night. Who could have seen that coming, huh? You should spend all of that on the King's prizes. I hear something really funny will happen if you do.
That's cheating!
God, I really hope me talking has made you miss some important audio cue by now. You know, it'd be real funny if out of nowhere, the game's memory started leaking, and he'd have to start all over again. Wasted all that time on the perfect run just for some faulty coding. It could happen. Really could. You'd be crying tears, and I'll be drinking them. You know, this isn't actually live commentary. I'm just repeating the same couple canned lines over and over. You'll have to subscribe to Rodney Plus if you want that.
Hello?
Why do the doors need power to stay closed? This is pathetic. Here's a real challenge. Can you beat Frickbear's 3 while gifting someone a copy of Gimiko every half hour? Only then will you have my respect.
My sensors aren't what they used to be.
What kind of jerk gets paid for playing video games? Press Alt F4 to unlock the secret ending. Hey, let me guess, this is your first time playing? No? Ooh, that's embarrassing. Oh, you salvaged a lot of those guys, huh? Too bad there's no salvage in this gameplay.
I know you're...
Yeah, I'm not impressed.